What's up? What's up, everybody, and welcome to Sweet the Podcast. It's me, your boy, your host, your sweet boy, Will the Third, and here we are, episode 49. It's been a long time coming, damn it, and I'm still traveling the United States and still out here excursioning about on a journey of self-discovery. It's beautiful, but New Orleans has kept its hooks in me. It's that hoodoo voodoo. It won't let me leave. I'm trying. I don't know what to fucking do. I need help. But this is not about me. This is about our guests. I'm so thankful that they decided to join us, just to be here to tell us what the fuck is going on with them, what the fuck is going on with this reality series they are on, this, making the rounds in talk town. I could go on and on. This is a performer, a reality star now, a good spirit, and one of the best spirits I've seen on the Chasing LA cast. And no shade to anyone else, because everybody else seems like they're batshit crazy. But I don't know these people, but that's my assessment. But right here today, I have Hershii LiqCour. What's up, Hershii?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Another day, another quarter.
It's a quarter. We don't make dollars. Well, you're right. It ain't a fucking dollar. So you have any plans this weekend to start off? I know I thank you for sharing your Friday with me, and I know California is opening back up.
A little bit, slowly but surely. I got my first show. I'm back in West Hollywood now, so I got my first show in West Hollywood in a year. Starting tomorrow, and hopefully that'll roll some more shows out. So now that I'm getting my face back, in the scene. So that's gonna be my weekend.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. So congratulations on your first show back over there in West Hollywood. Get your base back up. And you've been on reality TV is really it's a help, right, to your base to get you that foundation. It's your fan base, right? Or is it hurting?
It's kind of getting there. I'm spread. It's more spread out. I'm popping everywhere else but Los Angeles, which isn't a hindrance, because once I want to start traveling and stuff, it'll make it easier to get my name in other clubs. So I'm fine with that. But I'm kind of still like a mid-tier girl here in Los Angeles as far as drag is concerned.
Okay, now we're gonna get into drag and we're gonna get into how you got started and all of that. But I want to know, first off, why your screen is black. That's the first question I have. I would love to get an answer to that. Is this a technical difficulty? Is this what's happening right now? Oh, somebody was calling you. I cannot hear you. Go out and come back in, and then I can hear you. This is what happens when you run live shows. Now listen, watch this child here. I'm finna try to pull up them headphones, and I done told them. Can you hear me?
You.
Oh, there you go. Oh shit. Soon as this motherfucker got the sound right, they done left. Well, this is what's going on with the live show, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is what you deal with right here. Look, it's the goddamn pandemic fucking up the matrix. Fucking up shit when I'm trying to have a decent conversation in the United States of America. A black man can't get no breaks in this bitch, I tell you. God damn it. And Hershii, bring your ass back, because I will go on and talk about. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
Welcome back. I don't know what happened. I thought you got a phone call.
Like 4 or 5 people started texting me, so I was trying to hurry up and mute it because I couldn't hear what you were saying.
That's what it was. It glitched, but that's all right. But the question I asked was, let's get into you. Where are you from? Just tell us a little about you. What's your sign too? I want to know, because I'm intrigued to know what's your sign and where you from.
I'm a Sagittarius sun, a Aries moon, and a Leo rising.
Bitch, you all fire.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm a Sagittarius sun too.
December or November?
December. Are you crazy?
Just a wee bit.
December 13th. When your birthday?
November 28th.
So you in November? Oh shit.
But no, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Born and raised in the church house. Yeah, I was the church baby. Like I was in everybody's choir. I directed a couple of choirs, maybe like 7 or 8 at one time.
Wait, you grew up Kojic, Baptist, Pentecostal? What you grew up? Holy
Baptist.
Oh.
Baptist.
Beulah choir.
Yeah, Berean district. Yeah, we don't. Now they were cute praises. They didn't do too much shouting. They didn't like all. There was too much noise for them.
That's it. My grandma was Baptist, but my mama went to a Pentecostal holiness church where they throw your wig off and they gonna run through the window.
Run through the church.
If they feel it, they'll run straight through the window.
About to run. No, there was nothing special going on in St. Louis. It was dry. It was more like St. Louis was born, and I was like the little social butterfly. Like everybody always said, you know, there's something about that one. That one's, you know, he talks too much. He's very loud. He does the most, so on and so forth.
They give Sagittarius that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we're from St. Louis. How long did you stay in St. Louis, and where did you go from St. Louis? Did you go straight to LA?
No. I don't want to jump ahead, but I guess we can now.
Okay, wait. Don't jump ahead. Take us the way you want to take us.
Okay.
Take us the way you want to take us.
I told everybody already, like, my introduction to drag was Tyler Perry. So that's when I started like putting on like 13, 14. That's when I started putting on wigs, and like I was funny. So that's how I was entertaining people for a while. And then I got into YouTube. YouTube started popping around 2005. So I jumped in on that. And I had my own little skits and everything going on. Like I would set up everything in my basement and be in my basement from like, especially in the summertime, like the second the sun went up, I went down to the basement, turned that camera on, and I wasn't off the computer until the nighttime. Like I stayed filming and writing something.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, shout out Tyler Perry for inspiring Hershii to be in drag. Shout out.
Play Tyler Perry, not like movie Tyler Perry. He was
I know. I didn't even consider the movie Tyler Perry. That's a whole nother story.
No, but after that, I didn't get into drag for real until not get into it, but my first exposure to like professional drag, there was this competition in St. Louis when I was 21, so like 2011 to like 2012. Okay. There was a competition, and they said you come down, dress up, you get $500. That's literally what the flyer said. Come down, dress up, you get $500. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm hilarious. People love me on YouTube, so that's nothing. I can get that money.
Right.
I went into the room, opened the dressing room door. These queens had mirrors and rings and assistants and gowns and shoes, and all I had was this dollar store palette of eyeshadow and this ratty wig and a dress that my sister's prom dress that I stole from her. So I freaked out and ran to the home.
Did you compete though?
Yes, I invited like 20 people, so I couldn't because I was ready to leave. Like everything, had I not invited anybody, I would have just left. But I invited 20 people, so it was like you couldn't just leave. So I ran to the bathroom, and I'm crying. I just started crying, and one of the queens followed me into the bathroom and like saw me and said, "Oh, honey, what is wrong? What's wrong, girl?" So I'm blubbering to her like, "Why are you crying?
Why are you crying?"
And I said, I'm blubbering to her like, "Oh, yeah, everybody's so pretty, and I only got this eyeshadow, and I'm about to go ahead."
Also, you was really giving T. Rodriguez.
No, I was literally a mess. Yeah, like you want some beautiful, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. So she grabbed my hand, she took me back into the dressing room, and each one of those queens in the dressing room, I think it was like 10 of us competing. So like each one gave me like something to use for the competition. So I got a ring from one, some shoes from another. One of them did my makeup and her makeup. Yeah, it was like a really nice introduction to drag, really wholesome. Wow. And I ended up like placing 5th overall, but I was like 3rd in performance because my performance was kind of cute. So that was nice.
Mm-hmm. What did you perform? You remember?
Oh God, End of Time by Beyonce.
Did you do the dance with the step when she was going?
Tried. My friends were not dance. I had my friend, my best friends, Jared and Keith, as backup dancers, and Keith is not a dancer at all, and Jared only is a good dancer when he's drunk. So
okay, I see.
I was doing the 2 steps, but they were kind of like all over the place.
Oh, wow. Well, at least you were on, but it was a whole performance. So
exactly.
Got
I love them. They know I love them, so it ain't no shade.
No shade, no tea, no ham, no turkey, especially no cheese. So you compete on that, and after that, are you just like, this is what I want to do?
I was over it. It was a chop. I said, no, I'm done with this. This is too much. Eyeshadows, lashes, like what is going on? This is too much. I cut it.
I'm glad you chopped it, but what brought you back?
Literally when we moved to, it was me, Jared, Keith, the 2 dancers, and then our other friend, because we're kind of like a foursome. So our other friend, Rico, we all moved to Atlanta 3 years later.
Okay.
And Rico was the one that was always chiming in my ear, like, "Girl, we gonna see you on somebody's drag one. Like, we gonna see you on somebody's stage. Watch, Hershii gonna doing drag." I was like, "Girl, okay, like you saw how the competition went down. I'm not really checking for it." And he kept saying, okay, girl. So in like 2015, there was a competition at this club called Burkhart's in Atlanta. And it like literally just kind of came over. I was like, I'll try it. I guess I'll do it again. And I went back in there with the same bit, like some terrible eyeshadow and an ugly dress. But it just hit different that time. Like I got on stage and it literally hit different that time. I felt good being on stage and I literally have not stopped since.
And that was the beginning in Atlanta.
Yes.
Well,
Atlanta birthday.
Atlanta. Yes. Okay, Atlanta. Shout out Atlanta. Cool. So how long were you in Atlanta and how long did you stay in Atlanta?
3 years. So 2014 to 17.
Okay. And then you went to LA.
That's when I got here, yeah. Because LA was always supposed to be the goal, but I mean from Missouri to LA, it wasn't really like I was only like 23 at the time, so I didn't have the money, and I knew I had to get out of St. Louis was a wrap. I was over St. Louis, right. And I said, I don't know what I'm gonna have to do, but I've got to get out of here. And Atlanta just seemed like the best option at the time. So I was like, I told everybody around me, I said by May, this was the summer before, so I was like, by May, I'm out of here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I gotta sleep in my car, that's fine, but I've got to get out of St. Louis. And then one by one, like each of my friends joined me. Jared was first, and he was like, "Girl, you mind if I like tag along?" And I was like, "Girl, yes, come on." And then Rico was like, "Well, I'm going too." And then Keith was like, "Well, shit, I'm not gonna stay here." So we all packed all our cars up and left.
Oh, at least you had like a squad to come with you. That's dope.
Yeah.
You lucky. Okay. I fucks with the crew. So did all y'all move to LA or was it just a you move?
No, we kind of like went our separate ways after that. So Keith left and went back to, Keith wasn't checking for Atlanta. He went back to St. Louis. And Jared moved to Ohio for a little bit, but he's back in St. Louis now. And then my friend Rico, he moved to San Diego first, and then I moved to LA. Okay.
Come on, San Diego. Now, how do you love LA since you've been out there, or how do you tolerate LA?
I'm glad I did it because it was always a goal of mine that I want to, like, it was always the goal to be out here in the city, but I miss Atlanta. I wish I didn't leave. I made, like, the first city was the right decision, and I wish I didn't leave, but I'm glad I did LA.
I have a friend, CC Nicole. She was from Atlanta and moved to LA and was out there a few years. She just moved back to Atlanta because she said she just missed Atlanta, needed to be back in Atlanta.
It's nothing like being black in Atlanta. Being black in the South and in the Midwest is different than being black out here. And I miss that black. Yeah.
I'm going back to the South. bring your ass back to the South.
Yeah, California, like, it's cute for that. And then if things change, they change. But right now, like, I don't see me staying here forever. But yeah,
Since we're on LA, since we're on LA, let's talk about this show that you're on. Ooh,
I'm on the show.
A show, a web series, a reality series that's pretty popular, pretty prominent. You know, people talk about it. The Chasing Reality brand, Chasing LA. Now, I don't know how much you can divulge. How did you get recruited, or how did you apply? What was that like to get requested to be on the show?
It was kind of by accident. I just finished the Chasing Dallas this time last year. I had just finished Chasing Dallas.
You was on Chasing Dallas?
No, I watched it. I was watching it. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I just finished the season. I was binge watching it. And I thought it was a really cute show. And I just love what Ondario put together, like, for, FUBU, for us by us.
Yes.
So I was like, I wonder if they ever, just a random thought, I wonder if they ever come to LA. I need to see. And I happened to go over to the Chasing Reality page, and they had just closed auditions. So I was like, oh, okay, well, whatever. And I followed all the producers. So Q, our producer at the time, Blake, and I followed Ondario. And Blake was actually the one that reached out to me first, and she said she saw my pictures on my Twitter page, and she said, "Why didn't you audition for the show? Like, you look beautiful. Why didn't you audition?" And I was like, "Oh, girl, it's fine. I'll wait till next year or next season, whatever. It's fine." She was like, "No, like, can you send me a tape? Like, send me a tape as soon as you can." So I was like, okay, man. And I literally woke up the next morning, like, I was at my boyfriend's house and I got that message. I woke up the next morning early and, like, darted home and made a tape and sent it. And I was casted, like, within the next week, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
I think I was, like, the last one casted.
Damn. Well, see, they pretty much kind of just requested you. She saw what she wanted. You were kind of recruited. You know, so that's dope as hell. I mean,
it feels good, yeah, because I really enjoy, like, being part of the franchise. I love what it represents, and I love what Ondario is building, like, overall, and I'm just happy to be part of it.
I am so impressed with Ondario.
Yes.
The quality, it's the quality for me.
And it's always growing. Contrary to what the girls are saying online about LA, it's always growing. And it's, like, going to do nothing but get bigger from here. And I'm glad I caught it from the ground up.
Because it's going to get picked up on some streaming or something.
Absolutely.
It's going to happen. And absolutely. So since we're here in the Chasing Reality world, the universe of Chasing Reality and the planet LA.
Okay.
How do you feel so far the show is going and how you're being portrayed? Let's talk about that first. How do you feel you're being portrayed? Accurately?
I mean, well, everybody's calling me the fan favorite or whatever, which I don't take lightly. I appreciate it, but, like, I came on being myself. And it caught me off guard because by the time we got done with episode 2, which was the pole dancing scene. Are you caught up?
I'm caught up.
Okay. I don't want to spoil anything for you. But by the time we got done with the pole dancing scene, I was like, I'm not about to be in none of this. So these people are going to want me off the show. Like, in my mind, I feel like the viewers were going to watch it and be like, Hershii is boring. She's not, like, involved in anything. So while as the reviews are coming in and everybody is, like, going up for me, it's still, like, a little gaggy to me because I'm like, I just already made up in my mind, like, these people are not going to check for me because I'm not featuring any of this. This is all too much.
It's crazy because that's exactly, like, especially Atlanta. I think it was that season. People were complaining that it wasn't enough. Like, somebody was boring. They didn't get into enough stuff. But for you, it's different because we see that this foolishness that y'all they have going on in LA, like that very first episode. Y'all at that damn dinner table. I said, what's happening here? What?
Me too. Said the same thing. What is going on?
And everybody is just trying to. I love the idea of. Go ahead.
I was just about to say we just met each other. What is happening? What is happening?
Like, literally, And people are trying to be the oh, I'm the this and this. I have this, darling. I'm working on this, darling. And darling, if you're not doing this, girls.
But that's LA though. That's LA.
That's no, that's all of chasing.
Yeah.
Chasing Atlanta do the same shit. Chasing Dallas do the same shit. They always trying to read somebody for what they doing or not doing. But
that's why I made the conscious decision. Like nobody is going to shade me before I shade me. So you can't tell me that I'm broke because I'm going to tell you, girl, I'm broke. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. You can't tell me about me because I already know, and I'm going to let you know before. So you can't shame me with my truth. It's how I walked into the show. I'm not going to walk in here. I already said I'm not about to walk in here pretending like I got something I don't. I'm not giving any of that. Like this is the truth of what it is. This is what's happening.
I don't really want to talk shit about these people, and I'm not. I love chasing reality, but I just hate how everything is so materialistic. Everything is who's doing anything to like better the
that's
world.
Los Angeles though. That's Los Angeles, and Los Angeles is a very materialistic city. It's more about social currency, like who you know. What can you give to people? How many likes do you get on your picture? So I can take who are you connected to on your page? So I can take a picture with you and tell people that I know you.
That's foolish.
And so it's just how the game works out here. I have a friend who works out here, and when they first started their industry, I can't really put it out there yet until they're ready to put it out there. But when they first started the industry that they were in, literally everybody was shading her. Nobody was checking for her. Nobody was giving her nothing. And she rose through the ranks really fast. She rolled through the ranks really fast. And now she's in a position where a lot of these girls out here want to be in that particular industry. And now it's just interesting watching all the people that were shading her flip. And now they're her best friend, and they love what she's doing, and they love how far she's going. And it's just interesting because me and her, like Kiki about it, like we watched all these girls like talk so much about her when she first got out here and started. And now they all want to be her best friends. Social currency. Like they want to get what they can because she knows somebody or she can get to something, and they think they could get through something from her.
Roaches! Leeches! Roaches!
Leeches!
That's and congratulations to your friend, because I'm so glad that God and the universe made her enemies her footstools.
Quickly. And it happened quickly. I'm so happy for her. I can't wait to like be able to like talk about what she's doing. Because when she starts talking about what she's doing, I'm gonna be like, I already told the girl, I'm gonna be on your coattail like this, like leaning on it.
Right.
So I cannot wait till she puts it out there, because I will be posting every picture like, this is my friend, girls. Remember, you were mad at her.
It's my friend.
This is her. This is my best friend.
So who do you have any I'm not gonna start any mess. Do you have any issues with anyone on the show? Do you have like who you not really seeing it for? Not trying to be messy. I'm not. No, this is not that show.
Because I did what I personally, and I'm only speaking for me, not people on the show that's watching, because if y'all watching the show, speaking for me, I did what I was supposed to do that first night. I got to know everybody for who they were, and I went from there. I think a lot of the beats that you see are a whole bunch of misunderstandings from the first night that nobody wants to move past or chooses not to move past. It's my perception of it. I got into, without disclosing any name because it's not really, we cool now, so it's not really necessary. But I got into two like little tit for tats with two cast members, but off camera, I was like, girl, this is not how I'm going to go into this. So, hi, your name is, what's your tea, what's going on? And we have a better understanding of each other now. So there's no need for me to beef with you for the cameras, because that first night was for us to meet each other, get to know each other, and go from there. Like, naturally, some people you're just not going to click with. And I'm not saying I'm best friends with everybody on cast, but I don't have no beef that don't make no sense, because if I don't fuck with you, I'm just not going to fuck with you.
That's on what? Period. That's great. And that first meeting was supposed to be for y'all just to meet each other, not establish your dominance. Like, I'm the alpha, I'm the head bitch, I'm doing the most. For the ones that were doing that.
Lord.
How many more episodes? How many more episodes are remaining for this season?
My understanding is there are only 8 episodes altogether, but they're also saying we're only halfway through the season. But we only filmed so much more, so I think we only got 3 episodes left. I think we're only doing 8 because we only filmed so much. I know what they got of that night, and then the final night happened a couple of weeks later.
Okay, so how long was the filming? Like how many weeks or months?
From November to March.
Okay,
and
so a few months.
Some of the stuff we can't use, like I was part of which I'm sad they can't use it, but they couldn't get out there to the venue because it didn't work out like I wanted to. But I was part of RuPaul's Drag Race Drag and Drive. They came out here to Los Angeles, so I was me and my drag sisters, the House of Jete. We opened up the show. So I don't know if they're going to use that footage, but they're still coming out and recording some of my shows, I guess, to like put in little inserts or stuff that might be missing.
Oh, sweet. Well,
so like we stopped officially in March. But we're adding tit for tat in still, like here and there. Gotcha.
Well, World of Wonder, RuPaul, Ho, y'all released that footage.
Because they would not let us have it. I messaged the guy too. I was like, is there footage of us like performing? He was like, no, that was just for the big screen for everybody in their cars to see. And I was like, somebody recorded something. Give it here.
Give me the footage.
Gimme.
God damn. Well, at least you went already in the Chasing Reality universe, because now if you do decide to go back to Atlanta, you can slide in on that cast.
And it's funny because everybody keeps saying I would fit in better over there.
You would. There's some crazy motherfuckers in Atlanta on that cast, I tell you. But there's some more sensibility about people. Some people have their ways, like, who can I? Lauren England has her ways, and she does. But there's still some bit of morality, and some shit she says has truth to it. And I get where she's coming from. Most of them people in LA, they just talking out the side of their asshole, and it makes my butthole boil. Because I
think that came from the lack of edit. I think that honestly came from the first night, and this is the critique we all talked to Q about. Like the first night, it wasn't enough getting to know who we were as the cast. Like y'all we kind of just was thrown to y'all, and nobody really knows us.
Right.
And true. I think that's very off-putting, and I think that's why everybody's kind of picking their favorites and who they like and don't like later as the season plays out, instead of the beginning when it should have been more time spent on us, to me, and it wasn't enough of that.
Speaking of Quentin Harris, Q, what you doing, boy? I think Q wanted just to have an explosive first episode, to get the shit out there, and I get that. It makes
learning
sense
because you gotta learn how to put it together.
Yeah, I like Q. I really do like him. But I'm gonna say this. I'll give Chasing LA this. Y'all first season was hell of a way better than Chasing Dallas first season, because that shit was boring as hell. I can't believe I watched it all the way through.
I don't know why people are playing like they are not checking for the show. Like I get that the beefing is a little OD, but to act like that's not literally what every other city is doing in every other franchise, move. Like I said it on other interviews before too. Like everybody had a preconceived notion of what LA was, and now a lot of their bubbles are busted. Like y'all are finding out LA is ghetto, just like every other city out here, and ain't no different. It's nothing glamorous about being out here. LA is not special. It is urban out here.
LA, damn, and you just getting ready for fifth today, girl. Okay.
Ain't nothing special about LA at all.
What can I say? So I'm really glad that because I entered, Oliver Twist. He was on this podcast when it was just audio before it became video. I love Oliver. He's crazy as hell and said some shit. I love Oliver, and I think that you would fit in good over there with, like, I don't know if you Oliver would clash or be cool, but I just see you in Atlanta mixing and shaking up that black Mecca, as T.I. called it, Wakanda.
I don't clash with people until they give me a reason to clash. Like, I don't, like, the beef that's happening on Chasing LA right now is not enough to shake my boots, because I literally would just, like, the second something petty or extra started happening, or when shade was thrown at me while I was on the show, I literally, like, rolled my eyes, was like, girl, okay, now what?
Yeah, you were famous for sipping your, like, I just see you sipping your cup. And
even on this episode, like, that just passed, like, the most you're gonna see out of me on this episode, or probably the episode next, if they show more the next in the next episode coming up, you're gonna see me drinking or in the back eating, because they were doing too much arguing. LA is not a short drive anywhere. I'm not about to go anywhere and start arguing with nobody about nothing. And then I was wearing some really cheap shoes that night, and my wig looked a mess, and it was hot. And that dress I had on my pants and my breasts, it was too hot for all that. I was not giving none of that. It was all too much.
Oh God, yes, Hershii, I love you. So okay, and you're in the house of Jete, right?
Jete.
Yes. Tell us more. Tell me more. Tell me more.
There is 4 members of the House of Jete. LiqCour-Jete is part of the House of Balmain, who won the first season of Legendary. She was on the first season of Legendary. So that's my mama. Then her oldest daughter is Kyra-Jete, Cornbread Jete, and then there's me, the baby, Hershii. Now I'm older than all of them, but I'm the baby of the house.
Age ain't got no rank, apparently. So, do you watch Legendary?
I do. Yes.
Have you watched this most recent season?
Yes, I'm all caught up. Like, I'm at the TV like Thursday morning. I'm sitting on the couch like at the TV.
Wow, I would love to talk about it, but I have not seen this.
Ah, damn. Who's your favorite houses so far?
You know, I'm biased because I love Escada, because I know London Escada, so I love them. I do like Balmain. Who is the ones? God damn it!
Not who is the ones.
Who is the ones? You know, shit. I can't.
I did like Laven. I did like them.
Damn. I think the mother was giving a little too much. Wasn't their mother just giving? Was
she
that
was a little extra? But that was towards the end. And I think they was all stressed out. That was towards the end, and I think they were given a lot of trophies because of they were giving a lot of trophies to me.
And I don't disagree.
My favorite house in this season is Mugler and Tishi.
I gotta watch. I gotta get caught up on this season.
You ain't seen none of the season?
I'm sorry. I know, tisk. Well, since we're talking about Legendary, we're almost in Pride Month, and this is the final season. Are you watching Pose?
No, I don't have the channel. I'm not a fan of Pose. I like the they killed like all the I like the first season, but after that, like they killed off all the interesting characters, and everybody's left is boring to me.
Oh, Blanca's boring.
I do not like Blanca is like I do not care for Blanca. All she do is cry and she be in everybody else's business and crying. Elektra is cool. I like Elektra's character. I do not like what's his name? Prey. I don't care for his character. I do not care for Prey Tale at all.
Woo! My God.
I do not care for Prey Tale's character. They're using him to tell a lot of very important stories, but they could have used those important. They could have put those important stories on other people. So no, I'm not interested.
I like Prey Tale as a character, but it's that Billy Porter that I just be feeling some type of way. I think he's like a prude, and it's not because he's a prude.
And it pours over into his character. Yeah,
very true. Okay,
Like some
But
of
you
the
won't get
stories that they're telling with his character I think should be told through what's the little boy name? The
Damon.
first Damon.
And
And what's the other
they
one?
don't
They killed Damon off,
Ricky,
didn't they?
they didn't kill Damon off, but they damn sure took him out the rest of the season. Scripted his ass right out of it, wrote his ass right out of the script. He was only in the first episode.
Yeah, and we started off with him like he was our first character.
He was like one of the main characters.
They didn't finish up with none of his storyline, like with the parents or anything. And some of that could have, like what they give in Prey, they could have gave a lot of his character. I didn't like
because
it.
It'd be more relevant for young boys.
Exactly.
Now to get dive into Damon's story.
Exactly. I thought they should have killed Angel instead of what's the other little girl name?
Who died?
What's
Candy?
the one that Candy? I thought Angel should have been Candy. Candy should still be here, and they should have killed Angel character off.
Why you feel like they should have killed Angel?
For the story that they were trying to tell, like make everybody pressed about, like, because I got what they were trying to do, but they set Angel's character up to be that person in that position. We didn't know all that stuff that we found out about Candy. We didn't find out till after she passed.
Right.
And it was just random. They didn't like build up to it. Like this is what Candy was doing, and then this happened. It was like out of nowhere, and it was just because they wrote her off, not because they were trying to. Angel was the one that was on drugs and acting a fool at all these monologue things. She should have been gone.
And she was still on drugs at the start of this season.
Exactly. So no, I'm not interested. I wasn't interested. I think that's actually when I checked out. I said, "Oh, okay." Girl.
When they kill Candy, I gotta say it like this: when they kill Candy, that upset me.
I didn't like it.
I ain't like that. I ain't like that. That episode
that was stank.
Ryan Murphy, Janet Mock, you got some splaining to do, bitch.
Well, with all the mess that was going on behind the scenes, it makes sense. You need to focus on her scripts more or less. Let me not. But yeah.
You're not fucking the crew. And you got a man. What's wrong with you?
Such a sweet little boy, too.
Such a sweet Dominican boy. Sweet little boy. Can't believe she did that to him. My God.
My goodness.
Janet Mock, we coming for you, bitch. I need you to check on this motherfucker because you stupid. Looking to the future off of Legendary, you love that, and I have not seen the most recent season. You hate Pose, which is highly problematic for me. But I'll let you have that. Chopped. Pose is chopped.
Chopped.
Well, literally, because it's no longer going to be on TV. So you have a win here. You won.
Boop. Boop doop boop boop boop.
Oh! I do that randomly now.
It's a part of my everyday life.
That's good. Who said that? Who did that?
Andre,
you stupid.
That man is hilarious.
That was funny. I'm gonna tell you that. So what's next for you, Hershii? If pandemic is opening up, they're telling the people not to wear masks. Mm-hmm. Trump is coming back in full effect. Okay. Let me excuse Trump. So what do you want to do upcoming for the rest of 2021 and 2022? What is it looking like for you? What do you want to do?
Right now, I'm trying to keep my name in all these girls' mouths as far as drag is concerned out here in Los Angeles. Like, I'm about to be in everybody's face. And I'm trying to get at everybody's venue. I'm trying to make it if not all, the majority of my income is what I'm trying to do for drag. Pageant is my next stop because I want to be I don't like drag just because it's on TV, and I don't like drag because it's popular right now. Like, I love drag because I love drag. So I'm trying to get into all the facets of it. So pageants are my next stop. As far as professional, my professional level is. Before 2020, if everything's supposed to go like it's supposed to go, me and my boyfriend are going to have a baby. So that's going to be an experience. We adopted his nephew, so he should be here before the year's over with if stuff works like it's supposed to work.
Wow, congratulations. I love that for y'all. That's so sweet.
That's all of 2021.
Yeah, we about done with it.
Yeah, it's we almost halfway through this. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Crazy. I'll take a drink off that. God damn. We flying through this bitch.
Ciao.
So, Hershii, I thank you for coming on, being
Absolutely.
a guest. I love you so much, even more now. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to give you this whole screen, and I want you to tell the people whatever you need to tell them, whatever they need to follow you, all the things you want to tell them. And then when you're done, you come back. And I'm going to remove my...
Oh, you really gave me the whole screen. No, follow me across all social media platforms. HERSHIILIQCOUR, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, not Facebook because that's too personal. And Venmo and Cash App, HERSHIIL, because it's never too late to tip a drag queen. And if you're here in Los Angeles, California, and you happen to be doing nothing tomorrow, at 2:00 and 4:30, I'm going to be at Rocco's in West Hollywood. Ciao. And if my eyes look really glazed over, it's because I've been sipping just a little bit too much.
Too much. Hollywood hoes. Hollywood hoes. Go out there and support and tip a drag queen, bitch. Are you crazy? Are you stupid or something? Support. Hershii, you're always welcome here because I will be tapping you when you get large. Okay. So
you gotta. I'm about to say you got an interview, so don't even worry about it.
So I'm already in the book.
You already got.
I'm already here. Thank you so much. Thank you. So I want to tell y'all, thank y'all for watching. Follow Sweet the Podcast on Sweet.the Podcast on Instagram. Yes. Sweet the Podcast on Twitter, and Sweet.the Podcast on YouTube. And you can listen to this shit on any podcast platform such as Apple, Spotify, Spreaker, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Google, whatever the fuck you're listening on. Yes. You can hear this shit there. You got to be everywhere. Oh, and we're on Clubhouse. So you can go to Clubhouse. I host rooms on there every Tuesday about starting a podcast, certain things, finances, all kinds of shit that's exclusively on Clubhouse. Sweet the Podcast. Follow that club. What else? I don't know. It's probably something else, but I forgot. And you're viral. You went viral. I don't want to skim over that. You did go viral, what do you mean? Right? For a TikTok video?
Oh, like multiple videos. So no, I can't even pick one. I know the one I got most popping off of was probably the Gorilla Girl video. When I was talking about her hair, and that was on a couple of blogs. But like a lot of my videos like go up there now, so I'm not sure because I'm always pissing somebody off, and it gets stuck. I be pissing so many people off on Twitter. I just pissed this lady off just today, actually.
That's good.
Listen, don't start now, won't be none.
Nah.
Don't start now, won't be none.
Thank you. Next time next time we talk and interview is going to be in person because I'm officially vaccinated. I'm Pfizered up, and if I don't have a heart attack from now,
I will be that way on the 28th.
Boop 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 boop. And with that, don't you disconnect. You stay on this line, Hershii.
Okay.
Don't disconnect yet. But everybody else, thank you for watching. Please follow, subscribe, share, like, all the things. Please subscribe on YouTube because it's hard as fuck to get subscribers over there. You lovely people. God, it's fucking free. Thank you. We love ya. Bye. If I can find the right video.